crime and violence, education, our economy, which includes jobs, and our neighborhoods. Those are areas that we need to make sure that we're addressing, and we're addressing in a very progressive manner so that we can be successful. This week, my focus has been on high crime and violence here in the city. I was very pleased to be able to speak at a summit, a recent summit on crime and violence that was put together by our county legislator, Betty Jean Grant, and also her counterpart in the legislature, Tim Hogue, who is the legislator for the 1st District. They did a great job of putting something together to bring people all together to talk about a very serious issue that's facing our city. And I think Betty Jean and Tim Hogue deserve a round of applause for doing just that. I mentioned that I had an opportunity to speak at that summit, and it's very interesting that as I was speaking, at the very time that I was speaking, there was another homicide here in the city of Buffalo on Keystone Avenue. A young man riding his bicycle was killed in a drive-by shooting, the 22nd homicide in the city this year. National media tells us that Buffalo is one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. And Forbes magazine, it's been discussed many times that Forbes magazine has stated that Buffalo is the 11th most dangerous city in the United States. There's a lot of things I'm proud of about my city, but being the 11th most dangerous one is not something that I feel very good about. I think that each one of us gathered here, each one of you, can tell me something about dangers in Buffalo, things that you've seen, things that you've experienced, or things that you've gotten from people that you've talked with. So things in Buffalo from a crime perspective are not good. Yet, Mayor Brown sits in his office up in City Hall behind a closed door, guarded by Sentry, and he tells us that Buffalo's crime rate is dropping and that he's brought safety to our city and to our neighborhoods. Well, if that's Mayor Brown's idea of safety, I say, Mayor Brown, we deserve better. Yeah. We deserve safe streets where our children can play. They can go outside and they don't have to worry about being a victim of violence. Yeah. We deserve safe neighborhoods where our seniors aren't afraid to come out of their homes, especially after the sun goes down. I spoke to one senior not too long ago, and he told me that once the sun goes down, he's afraid to even come onto his porch at night. We deserve a city that's known not for the crime and the danger that happens here, but for some better things. So again, I say to Mayor Brown, we deserve better. Yeah. When Mayor Brown tells us that our city is safer, that shootings are down, and that crime has improved, there's one thing that I can't get past, and that is, how do you quantify the human capital that we're losing every day to violent crime? Okay, you cannot put a price on human life. And when I hear Mayor Brown say that our city is safer, I wonder what those mothers, fathers, grandmothers, brothers, and sisters who have lost someone in their family to violent crime, I wonder just how that resonates with them when they're told that our city is safer and things are okay. I don't believe it. I know that we deserve better than that. We have about a little over 7 weeks until primary day. 7 weeks to get the message out to the citizens of Buffalo that we all deserve better, much better than we're getting from our current mayor and his administration. So please, when you leave here tonight, as Betty Jean said, tell your families, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, even tell strangers that you meet on the street. let them know that in casting their vote for Bernie Tolbert for mayor, they're raising their voices and they're saying, Byron Brown, we deserve better. I know it's rather warm here, and I said that I appreciate you coming out, so I'm not going to keep you long. So I just want to thank you all for coming out here tonight. I am very honored by your support, and I look forward to working with you so that we move towards victory on primary day, September 10th, and then in the general election in November. Make sure you talk to your friends and your family and tell them about the importance of voting on September 10th in the primary, and that they should vote for a better choice, because there is a better choice, and Buffalo deserves that better choice.